Austin. It's good to be home, honestly. We're gonna pass my mom's job up here in a second. My older brother, I think he took on the man in the house role at 5 years old, you know? The day that my biological father left, he just sucked it up and he became very, very protective of me, honestly. And he still has that about him. And that was huge. And now it's my brother. Hold on. Yo, hey, best behavior, you're on camera. Okay, all right, you're heavy, bro.
You're not that heavy.
Kinda.
I only had one cheeseburger.
He's the reason I'm an actor. I wanted to be like him.
The only black guy in Brigadoon, but
Was you.
and I was the only black guy in Music Man too.
And like, I still think you're a better actor than me. I looked at my mom and I said, where's Dad going? She's like, he's going on a trip. I knew something was wrong. My brother knew something was wrong. And we all just went outside. It was like the fall, I remember that. It was cold, just amongst the trees. And we just hung out in nature. And I remember it making me feel sort of calm and like everything was gonna be okay. So tomorrow I'm going into the wilderness of Blanco with 3 kids I've never met who have, all battled with depression, like I have and like you have. Mm-hmm. And I just need some words of wisdom from my big brother, I guess.
You told me that, like, I was your protector and like that, and I was your guy, and that kind of thing. And that's how I will always feel about how we grew up and stuff like that. But the fact that you and I both went through this, and you're helping somebody else out. You're the man now, you're the protector. You don't need me anymore, you got this, man, and that's the thing, you're doing this for somebody else.
I'll try, yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope I don't screw it up.
You won't.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
What's your name, man?
Vic.
Selena. Faith.
Faith?
Yeah.
Mehcad, nice to meet you. Have you ever been to the forest? Ever?
No.
Never. Yeah, this is probably it.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be exciting. You too?
Yeah.
And you too?
Yeah.
The unknown's always kind of scary, right?
Yeah.
But it's gonna feel like home, I think.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
Ready to hit the streets? The mean streets of wilderness? They're back there asleep, huh? You good? Don't worry about it. We only have like 14 more hours. We're good to go.
14 more hours.
I'm playing with you, man. I'm playing with you. Welcome to Blanco, Texas, guys. Have you seen anything like this before, in person? Do you hear that?
Birds chirping.
Yeah?
And besides that, it's quiet.
Ooh. When's the last time you heard that?
Never.
How does it make you feel?
Makes me feel adventurous.
Calm. Free.
Breathe.
What do you think about Mehcad? He's not what I thought, I guess.
I'm sorry to inform you, because we didn't catch any fish, y'all don't eat! Why are you laughing? I'm serious!
Like corny, but funny at the same time.
Yeah. Are you afraid of sleeping in the tent?
I think I'm more afraid of the bugs than sleeping in the tent, to be honest.
All right, who's pitched the tent before? We're gonna need an instruction manual. I really wanted to take this trip with people who maybe dealt with some of the same things that I dealt with in my life. Things that caused me great pain, caused me depression, and caused me to feel like maybe it's never gonna get better. And maybe my whole life was just this fire. It's just gonna burn. And that nothing was gonna happen after that. So what I'm gonna ask you guys to do is write down the most challenging thing that's ever happened to you. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is too. My father walked out on us when I was 4. Had his suitcase and just walked out this long sidewalk in front of the house to a taxi. And I couldn't process it. I looked at my mom and I said, "Can I go play now?" And we all went out in the woods, and that was my first experience with nature. That made me feel free. That made me feel happy. That made me feel at ease. There was something about being out there in the open where my feelings weren't closing in on me.
When I got adopted when I was 6, about to turn 7, that was pretty hard. I lived in Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you live with your folks?
Yeah, with my real family.
Okay. And they gave you up for adoption? Yeah. Well, how did that make you feel?
When I was little, I really didn't understand. But, you know, it really doesn't, like, make me mad because it wasn't their fault. Like, they wasn't stable.
Right.
It just makes me, like, just wonder, like, where they at.
One of mine was living a life without my father. So I guess we all kind of have something in common. But
How did that make you feel?
sad sometimes, but I think I'm getting over it. But then I still feel like I'm angry, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What does the anger do for you?
It doesn't really help, but I don't know how to get in touch with him. So that's my only problem.
What if he was standing right there? What would you say?
Where have you been, I guess? I don't know.
Having my father away from me, it's been challenging. I remember the day he got locked up like if it was yesterday, and knowing that he's coming home, it's scary. Because I've been without him for almost 8 years.
But you know he loves you. You know he's scared too, right? He's got the exact same fear as you do. What are you gonna say to him when you see him?
How much I love him and miss him.
When I grow, when I have kids, like, I'm gonna just be there for them and just give them the best life. My past will not make my future.
My past will not make my future.
My past will not make my future. My past will not make my future.
You guys are so wise. I can't even. Crying is really just natural. It's like, proud of you, bro.
Proud of you too.
I am. I'm proud of you, sis. Knock, knock. We're gonna go for a hike. Get the blood flowing, get the day started, huh? Mm-hmm. No. Yes! Please. That's your alarm clock. Wake up, baby.
Horsies.
This used to be Comanche land, right? And in Comanche land, these guys used to run wild. This was their home. This was their habitat. Okay, make sure you guys stay hydrated. And remember, these bottles are important because these will not go in the landfill like the plastics. So what we want to do with this life is leave nothing but footprints. Hey, Faith.
Oh my God.
Leave only what?
Footprints.
Selena,
What?
guess what I'm about to ask you? What's the answer?
Leave only footprints.
There we go. Hey, Vic.
What's up?
Leave only what?
Leave only footprints.
It's amazing what nature makes, right? This is beautiful. This dark place that we're in is symbolic, right? Because 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we were outside. It was bright, it was light. We're surrounded by light, right? You could see everything and you knew your future. You knew exactly where you were gonna walk. And now here we are, surrounded in darkness.
We don't have darkness right now.
Why don't you feel darkness right now?
I don't know. I just don't. Because it's sunny outside, I guess.
Yes. It's always gonna be sunny outside. No matter how dark the place that you're in temporarily is, it's always gonna be sunny outside.
This weekend made me understand that you really had to get what was on your mind off your chest.
Nature doesn't ask anything from you. Can't wait to say that to my mom. I think it would be nice for her to actually like sit outside and just think.
So, as we go back to our cities, and we're surrounded by concrete and steel and glass, you can think of this tree. This is our doorway back to nature, to the wildlife. This is our birthright. It is your birthright to feel calm and peace. It is your birthright to feel happy and free. It is your birthright to feel like you can fulfill your ambitions just by looking how this tree fulfilled its ambitions. It just wanted to be a big tree.
When I see my dad, I don't know if I'm gonna be talking. I'll probably be hugging him. I wanna bring him to experience the wildlife.